Yeah, and I'm so excited to be here with you today because I've got one of the most inspiring women that you will ever meet, ever, Renee. Renee, say hi to everybody.
Hi everyone.
Now, Renee's story is amazing, and her accomplishments, the way that she supports other people as well, are just so heartwarming. And you're going to hear her tell her story in a minute. But let me just take a minute to introduce you to the one and only Renee. So, not even Renee's physical challenges could stop her mission to work from home online. Her story is quite inspiring. Since birth, Renee says, I've been living with a condition called arthrogryposis. So, I'm unable to walk like everyone else. Although I attended a traditional primary and high school in person ever since graduation, I've been searching for an online job. My desire was always to be independent, love that word, independent, by supporting myself financially. Since 2018, Renee has been working on Fiverr as a successful freelancer. She offers an array of services, including transcriptions, phone calls, graphic design. She's a virtual assistant. She does photo editing, chatting with the elderly, and converting files and turning pictures to video. With a smile in her eyes, let's see your smile, Renee. Renee shares, thanks to my training from Internet Income Jamaica, I'm now able to earn my own income while doing what I love. Great story, Renee. Tell us a
Thank
little
you.
bit more. You know, what people always find inspiring is that when they hear your story, when they hear about you, you know, they feel like they can't have any excuses in their life. And that's how you really inspire people. They're like, if Renee can do it, I can do it too. And you also find the time to help and encourage people in the Facebook group. So tell us a little bit about, let's, get a little bit personal. Tell us a little bit about what it was like growing up with arthrogryposis and how that still hasn't stopped you from doing what you want to do and living your life. And now you have your own business. Talk to us.
Well, I was born on January 30th, 1995. I started traveling when I was 3 years old to visit a hospital in New Jersey where we like do tests on me, all of that, so I can be able to help myself. So ever since then, I've been traveling every year to go to visit China's Hospital for Children, and they have helped me to teach me to help myself.
Okay.
Basically, I do everything on my own without someone had to help me. I started primary school, and while I was going to primary school, I was still traveling to Massachusetts to do my annual checkups. In primary school, I've never got bullied, thank God. I graduated from my primary school to Tasha Schooling, and I got transferred from Tasha Schooling to Heidel High School. So going to high school has been I've been excited very much because everyone loves me there. I also was on All Together Sing in 2010, so that was a great experience for me. After then, I graduated from Heidel in 2014, and since then, I've been searching for an online job.
All right. And so now I know that you do plenty of things online. So this long list of things that I called out, transcription, phone call, graphic design, virtual assistant, what is the one thing that you love the most? What do you love doing the most when it comes to all your services that you offer online?
Okay, talking to the elderly, converting, and also editing photos.
Editing photos and converting files. So people hire you. Tell us a little bit about what they're hiring you to do.
Well, they will hire me like they want to turn MP4 files into MP3
Mhm.
or the other formats. So that's what I
Okay.
do.
Okay. So you turn one file into another, into different type of file formats. And is that
Yeah.
pretty easy?
Yes, it is very.
Because you're just using like a website or an online tool to be able to do that.
Yes, I am. I am using online converter to convert all the files. I
Okay.
also download videos from YouTube for customers.
For customers. And your online business, is that your main business? Like, is that the main thing that you do to earn income is work online?
Yes, I do. I also just created a logo and designing business where I create posters for persons outside of Fiverr.
Outside of Fiverr. And how's that been going so far? Did you just launch that or have you gotten some customers?
Well, I launched it in January, but because of the COVID-19, I had to put a pause on it.
You had to put a pause on it. But you're excited because it sounds like you just keep building and keep building the different types of services and offerings that you do.
Yes.
But you're not working outside of your online business. So your online business is your main source of income.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now, what do you say to people? Because I know that you're a big advocate of helping people with disabilities. In fact, I saw your WhatsApp message today. Like you're always really working to help people with disabilities. And I know that you're so inspiring to them. What do you say to someone with a disability who says, I have a disability, I don't think that, I'm qualified to work online, or I could work online, or I don't think that I'm capable of having my own business? What do you say to them?
Well, I would say don't stop. Still think about your future. Not because you have a disability, it doesn't mean that you should doubt yourself. Always put yourself out there. Always push yourself with your head held high. Try to, same like how other persons were able to walk, can work, you can work also.
I love that. And even with your disability, with the way that you type, you might be typing different than the rest of us, but you have found a way that you're comfortable and fast at typing. You do transcription, correct? That's one of the services that you do?
Yes, I do.
So do you also
Yes.
tell people that with whatever disability they have, like find the way that they can work with it as well and make it in a way that, I've been really inspired to see you and the way that you work and that you've worked your business and the way that you work a computer. So I think that you're a woman who is like, no excuses, I've got to get it done, I'm going to find a way. And you've really been resourceful in that way. So how do you encourage others to really, work with their disability or to really find a way? Because there's also lots of tools that we can use to help us to work online as well if we have a disability. Are you using any tools?
Yes, I did some research on how to type faster online. So while doing that research, I found out on a website where I can able to talk or read, and then it will be typed on its own. So it will be easier for me to type it. Yes.
So what you do is when you have an audio file or a video file to transcribe, you put your headphones on, you listen to it, you talk it out, and then the computer types it up for you. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
And so I'm often blown away by technology. You see, I'm a lot older than you. So I've seen technology come a very far way, and I'm blown away by what's out there. The tools that are out there. And I think a lot of times people don't know what's out there, and without searching for it or looking for the tools that can help you, you can be at a disadvantage. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So I think you really need to search for the tools. So are you using Google Voice typing to do that?
Yes, I'm using that, and I'm also using another website.
Another website. So I know there's a lot of tools out there, guys. So I'm encouraging you, look for the tools that are going to make your life easier. If you have any questions, ask us, and we'd be more than happy to help you with some of those tools. So is it the same for it seems like you're using tools for everything that you do anyway. You're doing some graphic design. I've seen some of the posters that you've made. Are you using Canva to do that?
Yes. Well, I use both websites. I use two apps. I use Canva, and I also use another website called PixArt. So
Right.
I combined those two apps to create one poster.
Now, when you made your first money online, how did that feel?
It felt really good. I started Fiverr on August, and I made my, like the I started Fiverr the first week of August, and I got my first order on the second week of August.
Wow. Wow. And what was that order for? Do you remember?
Yes, I do. It was a relationship advice. So someone ordered for me to give them relationship advice. That was my first order.
That was your first order. Wow. And so every time you get a review or someone thanks you for the work that you've done for them, as a business owner, how does that feel? How does it feel? Did you always know that you were going to have your own business, or was this kind of a nice surprise that you jumped into and that you're now a business owner?
I never thought of having my own business.
Okay.
It was really a surprise, basically. Yeah,
And how does your family feel about it?
they are okay with it. I'm making my own money, so I guess it's okay.
What are some of the things that you've done with your own money? What are some of the things that you've done with it?
Well, the first payout I got, I purchased my laptop because the first laptop I had was not working properly, so I purchased my own laptop with the first payment that I got.
Yeah, congratulations. That's great. Are you saving up for anything in particular?
Not at the moment, but planning in the future.
You're planning in the future. All right. So you're just enjoying making that money right now.
Yes, I am.
So, Renee, when you first started working online, you said you got an order within the first week. I'm sure working online has had its ups and downs. What were some of the most exciting orders that you got online? Like, did you get a big order from a client, or did you learn something new in transcription?
Well, the biggest order I've gotten was on transcribing and also converting file. I have a specific client that he ordered from me almost every single week,
Wow.
and the money that I asked for, he actually gives me more than what I asked for. So
Wow.
that one was exciting.
Wow. And how long does it take you to convert these files for him?
It depends on the amount of files. So if sometime you'll ask me to convert 100 files, and that would take me like a couple minutes because it's very fast to convert.
But he doesn't know that. You never let him know what tools you're using or how fast it
No,
is, right?
no, I don't. No, I don't.
So he just sees that you're doing a huge amount of work, and I'm sure he's really grateful for it.
Right, because when he asks me to do 100 files, he like pay me $110 for the 100 files. So that's how it works.
So let's hope he never listens to this, but I'm sure he's grateful because he wouldn't want to do it himself. But you're saying that you're converting 100 files for him. He pays you $110, and it takes you a few minutes to convert the file with the tool that you're using.
Yes.
And
It's
he's
only that when I'm uploading the file to him, it will take a longer time because of the internet in Jamaica is very slow.
right.
So I explained to him that he won't get it as soon as how he wants it to be soon, but he will get it. And he was grateful for it. He tipped me a lot. Sometimes he'll order ask me to convert 50 files for him, and he'll tip me. If he paid me $50 for the 50 file, he'll tip me another $50.
Wow. That must feel amazing. So also not just doing the work, but also getting tipped for it.
Yes.
And he orders from you every week. So that's great. Congratulations on getting that client. I can see how that definitely would be an exciting order. So Renee, you have truly inspired us. Thank you so much for joining us here today on this interview. I love you so much. And, I'm so proud to have you as part of our community. I know that when people hear your story, they're going to be so inspired and so motivated. And, you you know, all the people in our community that love you so much, they're always like, oh, there's Renee, and happy to, I think you have that personality though. You talked about in high school, everybody loved you. I think you have that magnetic personality. If you could say anything, you know, talk to the people. I just want you to tell them and inspire them a little bit. So we've got people who, you know, I've been preaching this for 10 years in Jamaica, where I'm like, come on, if you want to make your own money, you know, build your own online business, do transcription, phone calls, file conversion, graphic design, website design. I don't care if you're an attorney, do legal paperwork online, budgeting if you're an accountant, whatever, do accounting online, like whatever. The online world is there. You can start your own online business. What do you say to people? Like, I want you to talk to the people who are just unsure of themselves, don't think that it's something they could do, or they're not really sure if, you know, people like you and me are really making money on the internet. Talk to the people.
Well, first thing I'll say, don't doubt yourself. Put yourself out there. The sky is the limit, because if you just sit at home and say, okay, maybe it's a scam or whatever, you won't know unless you try. Because before I even heard about Fiverr way before, in August. And in my mind, I was saying it was a scam, it was a scam. But when I tried it on my own, I realized that it is very true. Yep. It's not a scam. You can actually earn your money doing what you love. And what I always tell persons, you don't have to have a lot of subjects to work on Fiverr. You don't have to have this big, I'm not saying that education is not good, but you don't really have to pressure yourself to say, okay, you won't be able to work on Fiverr because you don't have the qualifications to do so. I don't have any qualification. I only have one subject. I left High School with only one subject, but yet still I'm still working and I'm still making money online. So I would say go for it. The sky is the limit, and whatever you put your mind to, you will achieve it.
I love it. Thank you so much, Renee. Give her a round of applause, everybody. Show her your love. Thank you so much, Renee. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you so much for being part of our community, and congratulations on your business. I'm proud that you are a proud business owner. So take care and go get back to work. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.